Hey everyone! So you probably recognize me as the weather girl on Channel 67. And I just want to tell you I have some exciting news. The producer just told me that I will get to do my very own report about the different ways students at GVSU view films and the impact it's having on their society and social life. Isn't that cool? The only problem is I have to work with the stupid interns. They are so useless. I don't even need them. I could probably do the whole thing by myself. But anyway, I just know that this is going to be a great report. Now, where do I go to find college students? Ugh. Here we are in the theatre building. This place really freaks me out. And I'm pretty sure this is where the interns come from. But since it does fall under School of Com, let's find out what they have to say about movies.
Film, especially here at Grand Valley, is, to me, the primary art form. To be honest, I feel like it incorporates every other form of art that could possibly be imagined to create Ulta art. I am a huge cinephile. I buy multitudes of movies. It's like an addiction. So I've got a huge DVD/Blu-ray collection. Depending on if how new the movie is, I'll go see it at the theater. I don't usually torrent though. I don't really believe in torrenting film. I definitely feel like I can see why people would want to stream at home, but I feel like you lose a lot of the magic of, going with people to see movies at a theater. That's kind of it. It all comes in with helps make the magic of the film come to life. I always enjoy movies a lot more when I see them at theater rather than watching them Netflix.
Thank you, 30.
Watching them on Netflix at home, usually in my underwear.
Yes, you. Are there any weird theatre people we can talk to?
Okay, I'm Jess. I'm a photography major and my favourite movie is Breakfast at Tiffany's. Normally I watch them on my computer in my bed. Not in Allendale, no, but at home I normally do because I live close and I like eating popcorn. Yeah, because I stream films and watch them by myself, but I normally go to the movies with my friends or my mum. I don't have to put pants on to stream a film. 10 years ago I had to go to the movies with a chaperone and it was I didn't really have a computer to stream things on 10 years ago, so I would always go to the movies or we would rent them from the video store.
My name is Brad Mesclair. One of my favorite films is A Knight's Tale, and I'm a secondary education mathematics major. The benefits of going out is the social and being interactive with your friends and whatnot. It's something that you can fulfill a Friday or Saturday night, whether you're bored or whatnot. It's like an activity you can all bond on and have a related topic to talk about after the movie or within the next week at school. I guess in the way I would say it influences college students is it's a standard of what they have to be or what the idealistic college experience is. For example, a lot of people consider college as being an alcoholic experience, and that they have to be used to that kind of environment that includes partying, drugs, alcohol, sex, and girls, which isn't the case, of course.
My name is Natalia. and my major is criminal justice and legal studies in Grand Valley State University. And my favorite film would be Fifth Element. Most of the time I watch films downloading them online, but before coming to Grand Valley in England, I used to watch them mostly in the cinema. Well, you're being antisocial, really. If you're watching the movie on your computer by yourself, mostly, when you go out with a bigger group of people or relatives, and yeah, that's a big difference. Convenience, lack of time. Well, being a student on a college campus, especially here in Allendale, you're kind of isolated from a lot of things, and including the cinema, because you have to take 2 buses to get to the cinema, which is burdensome, so it's much more convenient to download a movie and watch it by yourself. Film industry in general is much more popular now than it was probably a couple years ago, 10 years ago or so. And movies are much more readily available online to download than they were 10 years ago, so that's a big change. Going to the movies is kind of more fun. It's, I don't know, it's sort of like a little get together with your friends, and downloading a movie is just, you can do that out of curiosity to see the movie like really quickly and convenience, and you don't have to dress up and spend money. Yeah, that's one of the main differences, whereas going to the movies is sort of like an event, sort of like.
Hi, excuse me, what is your opinion of film as a media, the way it's affecting society?
Nwabara Rodriguez. My favorite movie is probably The Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Hands down, that's probably the best one. And I'm majoring in business. I go out to the movie theaters and stuff like that. I think it's more simpler. I sometimes do, but I mean, if I had the choice out of the two, I'd rather go out to the theater rather than streaming films. When you go out to the movie theater, you can obviously see people there and get other people's, I guess, reactions on the movie and stuff. I also think for me, I think it's a lot better to be around more people while watching the movie rather than just, you know, getting it fed off the internet. The experience, it's hard to explain how it is, but I think the experience going to the movie theater is a lot better because obviously the bigger screen being right there, better sound, just basically everything about going to the movie theater is a lot better than streaming. But I think the biggest thing that I've seen that's a difference is basically the picture that you watch, and the streaming I think is taken away from actually going out to the movie theater, and just I think it's taken away from the fun, the experience of going to a theater.
You know, sometimes I think if you want a job done well, you just have to do it yourself. No relying on those stupid interns. They're so useless. But I think we've got some good footage already, don't you think? I mean,